Hello lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad. So welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Absolutely fabulous to have you here. So I had a lovely sort of gathering of new watchers, so thank you. I absolutely love it that there's more of you here, and let's hope that continues. Yes, thank you so much for all the lovely messages. I respond to every message I get, so thank you. Yeah, give us some of these. Let's help YouTube to find me some more subscribers, because it's fabulous to have every single one of you here. I've had some lovely feedback on my last few videos, lovely comments, messages. You can follow me over on Instagram as well, where I do share more of my my sewing life and just my life in general. I've been up to a few new adventures recently. I've started sea plunging. Yes, that's right, I live in England and I swim in the sea. Well, you call it plunging, you sort of bob in the sea actually, although we do swim a little bit. So that's been really exciting. I'm still doing a little bit of running, not quite as much as I should, but you know, it's funny really. Time's a funny thing, because I think to myself, this time, what, 2 years ago, I wasn't running. I definitely didn't have a hot tub. I wasn't considering jumping in the sea, and yet it's the same amount of time I have in 24 hours. So I do seem to be carving that up in different ways, which I just love. It's just great. But today, enough waffle, Cara. Today I have some really exciting, one of my favourite videos to do is a fabric haul. I watch so many beautiful YouTubers, and we're always talking about the size of our fabric stash and things like that. So I just try to buy stuff that I know I'll use, and maybe we all do that, I'm not sure, but there does, you know, one project comes in and then another project goes out. So yeah, it's easy to see why people end up with so much fabric, and it is easy to see why people end up with so much fabric, because I don't know about you lot, but once I buy just a little bit, I'm like, oh, there's so many lovely pieces to choose from. And so I haven't bought any fabric for a little while actually. Well, not sure. You can tell by this face, I'm not sure that's true, but it feels like I haven't bought any for a while, but that can't be true. But anyway, I've bought this lot in a few different batches actually. Now 2 pieces are for vlogger work or blogger work that I'm doing, which is lovely. And then actually in no particular order, the first piece of fabric that I have has just haunted me, so I'm going to show you that piece first. So I just want to change the angle of the camera. I looked like I was looking up a lot, but anyway, this piece of fabric just haunted me. That's from a lovely, you get a lovely postcard with it, and it says, "You're the best," and it says, "Hi Cara, thank you so much for your lovely order. Happy sewing, Jess." And this is from Sew Much Moor. Now I follow Jess on Instagram, and she shared a collection of fabrics, and this piece of cotton poplin, it has just haunted me. Luckily for me, that doesn't happen to me too often, because I could so see how it would. I mean, Andrea from the Pink Door, don't get me wrong, pretty much all of her fabrics haunt me, but this one, it's just, well, it's just utterly dreamy. I just love it. It says cotton poplin, but it's got a really silky handle on it. Feels not cotton lawn-esque exactly, but it's not. Some cotton poplins can be a little bit sort of crafting cotton, if you like, but this has got a lovely drape to it, and I just absolutely adore these colours. You know, I've been I've made a lot of things with teal in recently, but how beautiful is that? Such spring-like fabric, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. In fact, I ordered all of these other fabrics, and this piece of fabric still haunted me. So I'm really excited about that. There's quite a lot there, but it's definitely going to be tops in mind. Now I've got the Anthea blouse. Everybody's talking about the Anthea blouse. I say everybody, the people that I watch on YouTube are all talking about. So Liz is making them, Tamlin's making them. Rachel from Stitched Up, she's making them. I don't think Andrew from Beyond the Pink Door has been making them yet, but she's making the Frida blouse, which I'm also on the cusp of needing to make, which is a crazy thing really, because I don't need to make any of these things, but they all look so nice and inspiring. But I just absolutely, I'm going to give you one more shot of that, absolutely adore that. And it is, going back to why fabric is part of the hobby, in fact it's a separate, a lot of people say it's a separate hobby, don't they? Because I just get such a buzz from seeing something so beautiful. That's the point. It's just lovely. So yes, thank you to Jess from Sew Much Moor for the inspiration. And this actually comes in a range of colours. It's got a light blue, a white and a navy. Or it might have been a mint background, I'm not sure. It was just stunning. And she has got some beautiful fabrics over on her site. And she's got an actual physical shop in Tavistock. I asked my husband where Tavistock was the other day, not because I knew it was far away, so I wasn't optimistically going to think we were going to drive there or anything, but we do go down to Devon for our holidays and things. He showed me on a map that it's quite a long way from Dartmouth, which is where I go. But never mind, if I find myself in the Tavistock direction, I would definitely pop in and say hello. It's a really, really sweet shop she's got. Sweet fabric shop, as in not a sweet shop. So that's the first fabric, which I'm just so excited about. Definitely going to be blouses, and I can even, yeah, so I'm going to make the Anthea blouse out of something else, I think, because I'm a bit worried about the size of the sleeves. I'm not sure if I'm a big sleeve person, but I like the concept of it. I'm looking behind the camera as always to see what else I can see. I've got a bit of shadow behind me today. It's really dark and rainy, so I've had to put several lights on, which is why I've got a shadow. But I'm going to wade through my fabric again to see if I've got a suitable weight fabric in order to make the Anthea blouse out of before I potentially use that. If not, I'll probably go for a sew over it ultimate shift dress top, because that's just a really simple style. I can definitely see the remnants of that becoming a sleeveless ultimate shift top. Literally it's like a shift dress with no sleeves, and you can sort of make that whatever length you like really. The next two fabrics I've got, in fact the next two fabrics they're sort of all in different shops. I don't know why they've gone together like that, but that's fine, it doesn't matter what order they come in. But the next two are just basics. I want to make some black trousers for work. I think I might have mentioned that in a previous film. So I finally got the two fabrics. So the first one is, now I think I'd forgotten I'd put this in my basket actually, because another fabric I've got was very similar, but anyway. This is a sort of a black crepe fabric. It's actually a little bit sheer, but not enough to worry about. So this has got a lovely drape to it. It's actually a little bit stretchy as well. I've got 2 meters of this one. This is from Rainbow Fabrics, and I am going to make, this is going to be my toile, I think, of the new pattern from Sussex Seamstress. She did kindly gift me this pattern. It's called the Chailey trousers, which I'll pop a photo of in here. So these are basically a wide leg culotte trouser. Now I can't tell from the pattern the length of the trousers, so I might actually contact Jane. We're texting or sort of Instagram messaging quite regularly actually, and ask her how long they are. They look like they might be sort of 3/4 length, where if that's the case then I shall lengthen them to full length. This is probably not a pair of trousers for this time of year, but ever the optimist, spring is not far around the corner. So this is going to be a relatively wide leg pair of culotte trousers for work, and obviously not work as well, but as I said to you before, I tend to have, once I start to wear an outfit that is work, that I wear to work, I find it really hard to wear it not at work, because I just feel like I'm at work when I'm not, and nobody wants to feel like that. So that's just a really practical basic. I was going to say something then. I was talking about what I'm wearing. So this is, I'm going to put a photo in because you won't see it all, but I'll pop a photo in. This is the Nina Lee South Bank. I haven't made this for years and years. I'd say probably 4 or 5 years. I remember I made this one in a sort of embossed fleece back polyester something or other, and it was the hottest dress I'd ever made because it is toasty as. Got this lovely neckline here, it's got long sleeves with cuffs on, and then you see in the picture here there's a band around the bottom. But this lovely sweatshirting fabrics is fleece back sweatshirt from a Facebook group called Night In Fabrics. I highly recommend. This was 3 meters for £5, I think. It's featured a number of times in some recent videos, and it's just sat in my cut and ready to sew. And it features in the video cut and ready to sew as well. But there you go, I've sewn it. I love it. And actually I was a bit nervous because I hadn't cut it out for many years. I don't trace my patterns, I just cut straight into them. I rebel that way. And I just cut straight into them. And then I realised I'd cut out maybe a size 12. And the measurements were a bit my weight has fluctuated by about a stone over the years, I suppose. My tummy fluctuates regardless of my weight. That sounds a bit random, but it's true. So my actual base shape hasn't changed a huge amount, but I know it has because I've got measurements. You know, you write measurements down in random books and things, and I have added on, I don't know, 2-3 inches, maybe more, maybe less. I actually don't know, but I know my body shape has changed quite a lot. But actually, I was worried that this was going to be too small because the shape didn't. So the body measurements, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's going to fit, because I thought I remembered this being quite a tight fitting sort of, or potential to be quite a tight fitting outfit. But luckily for me, thank goodness, when you've seen the pictures here, it's absolutely perfect. I couldn't have, yeah, maybe I made it too big before. Maybe that's what's happened there. Maybe it wasn't the other way. Maybe it was, yeah, maybe I made the pattern too big from my previous smaller size, but now it's just right for me. So I'm very fortunate about that. This is actually a perfect fabric for it because this sweatshirting is not too thick, and the fleece on the other side is just soft. It's just lovely, but not like fluffy soft. It's just soft, like a pillback fleece really on the inside. So it's actually worked out perfectly. So I'm really pleased with this. And I had it cut and ready to sew, as you know. It's been languishing there for a little while, and set myself a timer, not for sewing this, but I needed to wake my daughter up at 8:30 or something. I sat down at 8 o'clock to sew it, and when my alarm went off, I literally just had the neckband to go. So that's how quick this is. I didn't put the pockets in it. I remember the pockets being very odd last time. They sit quite, they sit quite low, but also from memory, I don't think they're stitched in. So they're like flapping inside, is my memory of it. And I didn't want to do that again, so I just left the pockets out, which made it an incredibly quick sew. But yes, super toasty. Ooh, and I post most of the outfits I make on Instagram, but Nia Lee, they messaged me directly and said, can we share this? So how nice is that? That hasn't happened yet, so it might not happen, but just to have the text from them saying, can we share this? We really like it. Oh, yes please. So that made me feel quite nice. I was a bit ooh about that, so that's really sweet. So the next one, another basic. So there's two blacks in a row, but black fabrics in a row. So that's this one, and this is a cotton twill in black. Now you remember I made my duet trousers out of the brown twill. That was also from Rainbow Fabrics. So this is Rainbow Fabrics too. It's not the same softness as the brown one, but that's okay. It is nice and soft. It's just a structured twill really. And I'm going to make, although these are going to be for work, I'm going to make the Dawn jeans a straight leg, because you know that they fit me really well from the previous video I've done. And I'm not going to put top stitching on them or anything, so it'll just be, to all intents and purposes, a pair of straight leg trousers. So that solves my work trouser mystery, if you like. The next fabric that I want to show you is actually a lovely gift. I'm part of the Felicity Fabrics blogger team, and at Christmas we do a Secret Santa, or Autumn Swap I think we called it this year. And I'm going to lean over. I'm always doing something in my videos. Just going to lean over and grab something. Hang on, sorry. I I got the loveliest gift swap. Sorry about that, I'm a nightmare, aren't I? So in this beautiful box came this glorious fabric. Now, I believe this is from Rainbow Fabrics, or I've certainly seen it for sale on there. This is a beautiful crepe. Just, oh, it's lovely. Really nice. I love these colours. I can't wait to make something out of these. So I don't know if you remember, I'll put a photo in here. I made the wide leg trousers out of a leopard stripe linen last year. I love those trousers. I love the shape of them, and I can't help thinking that I'm going to make this fabric into that pattern. Either that or the Chailey trousers, which I talked about a little while ago, a nice wide leg culotte. But the reason I was talking about Felicity Fabrics is because this fabric came with this beautiful pattern. This is called the Raglan Dress by the avid seamstress. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the line drawings. It's a beautiful raglan dress. To be honest, that would look fabulous in that, but I think I'm likely to get more wear out of this if it's in trousers. And then it also came with these beautiful buttons. Now I've used the majority of them, but pigeon wished buttons. Look at that, they are glorious. And you're going to see these buttons on my version of the patina blouse, which I haven't had a chance to show you yet, or you might have seen in Instagram if I've posted it on there. My jewellery is out on the patina blouse for me at the moment, but it's got these buttons on it at the moment. I may well repurpose those. So those three things, and then a beautiful badge, which I'll put a picture of me wearing a cardigan using the badge in here. It says, I think it says seamstress, like a prefect badge, but it says seamstress. Just love that. And a lovely bar of chocolate, which I have eaten. But thank you to the mystery Felicity Fabrics person for that. You're just so lovely, super generous. We do actually have a limit on our expenditure, but that person well exceeded that. So mwah, thank you very much, whoever you are, Felicity Fabrics mystery person. I really appreciate it, but can't wait to get going with that fabric again. Just so excited about it. Look at it. It's fabulous, and that would, honestly, that would make an amazing jumpsuit too. And you know I love a jumpsuit. What else have I got? Right, the next one is for a Minerva blog I'm doing, and this is the most amazing fabric, and it was super expensive. Yeah, as a Minerva part of the Minerva Ambassadors, so I'm going to get the right word, we are allowed to choose some fabric from a list they give us, and it's I think it's a first come first serve, so sometimes you don't get the fabric that you are asking for, but you have to ask for a number of fabrics, and the idea is that you'd get one of them. And this time I was very fortunate to get this fabulous fabric. So on this side it's a beautiful check, and then on this side it's a glorious stripe. Now, this is a Robert Kaufman. It's like double gauze. It's super soft. Wow, it's almost that beautiful that I'm not sure I know what to make with it really. But I'm going to make a man's shirt. I'm going to lean again. Sorry, bear with. I'm a nightmare. Sorry, gosh, you'd think I'd planned doing these videos. I've been doing them a little while. And I'm going to make the McCall's man's shirt. Now I've seen Angela from Devon Thread Tales has made this a few times. I need to put my glasses back on so that I can show you. So it's the McCall's M6044. Now she describes it as a pretty easy pattern because it doesn't have a back yoke on it. It's got lots of different options. So I'm going to make, I haven't decided yet. I've decided to make either my husband or my dad a shirt out of this. I just think it's lovely. And that is, both of these items, the pattern and the fabric, were both provided by Minerva as part of my ambassador role. And actually we're doing a feature on McCall's next month, so that's what that's all about. This is such a beautiful fabric, it feels amazing. And I suppose I was concerned maybe a little bit that it was going to be too thick, but it being, you know, how breathable cotton gauze is, that's the sort of sensation of this. So I'm really looking forward to it. Sorry, I've washed it, so it definitely needs ironing. I'm really looking forward to making something for either my dad or my husband, maybe even both actually. I can't remember how much I've got here, but maybe if I've got enough to make two, then so be it. But that's a lovely, lovely fabric. Back to rainbow fabrics for the next couple, and these are a little bit novelty, so let me take those off a second. These are a little bit more novelty. I am planning to go away to France for a few days later in the year with my two best friends. I just can't wait. We haven't booked anything yet, so it might not come off, but that's our intention. So I'm already thinking of what I could wear, what I can make, and I've just had such a lovely run of making things, as you very, very kindly have shared with me. It's so exciting. So I have got a vision for this fabric. Let me show you the fabric. Dun, dun, dun. I have got only one other piece of sort of leopard print, I think. It's the white sagebrush top I've got, with sort of the animal print on it, and I really enjoy that. But this is it's just lovely, and it was an absolute steal. This was £1.99. It's a chiffon fabric, so it is sheer, although having said that, you can't really see through it. Not really, but it is a sheer fabric. It is chiffon, and I got 4 meters of this because I am going to make, oh, got the hiccups. I'm going to make the wilder gown. First time I've made a wild gown. I must be the only person left in the world to not make one, but I really wanted to make because I like the wilder gown. I've not made it before. I just said that, but it's quite a simple silhouette. So you've got the volume of fabric without the poofiness of it. I think the wilder gown comes with a sort of 3/4 length sleeve. Now I'm going to lengthen the sleeve slightly, and I'm going to slash and spread it so that I get a very subtle balloon sleeve, and then I'm going to put an elasticated cuff on it. I've seen some really nice hacks with the neckline whereby people have cinched the neckline back and then stitched it down so that it's actually more open here, because you can tie it shut. I don't think I'll ever do that. I won't do that adaptation that I've just said until I've tried it on and so on, but my vision would be to push it back, stitch it or knot it, and then leave the tags longer, you know, the sort of ties, that's the word I'm actually looking for. But I just think that's going to be fabulous, and I think with the volume of skirt that you get from doing the tiers, I won't need to worry about you know, wearing a slip or anything, although I could wear a camisole, but you won't be able to see anything because it, as I say, the volume, once this is as dense as it would be in the tiered skirts. But I just think that's lovely. It's lovely and lightweight. It's really silky. Yeah, an absolute steal. And if I've got any left, then definitely can see a blouse, certainly a top coming my way in that one as well. So that's super exciting. God, I'm going to be a busy person, aren't I? But it'll keep me going for a nice long time. And in one of my last videos, cut and ready to sew, I've still got some projects cut out ready there to sew. I love this fabric. This fabric is just dreamy. Look at this. Look at this. I got monkeys on my fabric. Look at that. I just adore it. So this is also from Rainbow Fabrics. Hang on, they're upside down then if I do that. I just love this. Look at these colours of these monkeys. You've got stripy monkeys, turquoise monkeys, brown monkeys. Oh, just brilliant. There's some green ones here as well. Yeah, look, aren't they brilliant? And now this is a sort of a sateen. I don't know that I'm not sure the sheen on that is really showing up exactly. It's a beautiful lightweight fabric. That's it in its single form. And I have been dreaming about a blouse that Lauren from Guthrie Garney made. Now if I can, I'll find a screenshot of it there. She's made a blouse from Fibre Mood, the name of which has gone completely out of my head, so I'll put it on the screen here. It's a beautiful sort of quite boxy blouse, but the feature is the collar, which has got a frill coming out of it, and it just looks sensational. I just can't stop thinking of it. The sleeves have got like ties on the cuffs, but I'm going to omit the ties. It's just dreamy. She made it out of the sateen from Fabric Godmother, but when I saw this from Rainbow Fabrics, I just thought, oh yeah, I gotta have some of that in my lab. I just think that is going to be so much fun. And the other reason I bought it is because it's got red in it, and my final fabric to show you, which I'm super excited about, is this. So if I just lay that with that there, oh my word, that is going to be amazing. Because, goodbye monkeys, I'm going to put you over there for a second. This beautiful fabric is from Felicity Fabrics. Oh, look at this. And this forms my next blogger post for them. So this was provided to me in exchange for a vlog, which I'll definitely share with you all. And I'm going to make another set of the Rye Jacket and the Dawn jeans, but this time I'm going to make them out in the straight leg. So I made the wide leg. I'll pop a picture up here. I made some wide leg Dawn jeans and a jacket out of some denim recently. Now this denim is actually quite lightweight. Now I know I said that about the fabric from Murfield, but this fabric is actually even lighter, so it's definitely going to be a summer weight. So a nice lot of fabric here. So it's actually, you probably could describe it as a chambray really. It's definitely going to be a lightweight pair of trousers and a jacket. Now you can see there has got structure, so I'm not worried about it. It's definitely trouser weight, but it is lightweight. But I'm delighted. I can't wait. It's such, look at that colour. And I'm going to get some monkeys back here. Look at that. I hope you can see that all right. This monkey fabric is fraying a little bit, but that is a blouse with these as some straight leg jeans. I just think it's going to be magical, and another Rye Jacket from Sussex Seamstress. So I'm definitely going to be a busy lady, but think how cool these would be, as in like wearing these in France with a lovely matching jacket and a nice blouse. Oh yeah, paired with a cream top. Yeah, I can't wait. It's just, look at that. It's described as red, but it's actually, yeah, if I sit back a little bit, that's the colour it is. Sort of a terracotta. Don't know what colour you describe that really as. Gorgeous. Just lovely. Actually goes really well with my lipstick, which is really nice too. But I just think it's a great colour. I'm absolutely chuffed to pieces with that. So thank you, Caroline and Fliss, for supporting my journey with that. Yeah, so just a reminder, this beautiful fabric's from Felicity Fabrics. So there you go. I hope you like my plans. I'd love to hear what you think, and in what order you think I should start things. But I just, sitting in amongst this little stash of fabrics just is my happy place. The creativity that's going on my brain right now, I just love that. That's so good for me to be, enthusiastic about those sorts of things. And I genuinely have been lusting after this this fabric to work with the top and the jacket and the jeans out of this, the Wilder gown out of this fabulous fabric. I want to see my dad's face or my husband's face when I make a shirt out of that. The care and attention and love that's gone into choosing and letting me have this fabric from the Felicity Fabric swap. Knowing that I'm wearing my own trousers at work just gives me a secret shield that no one else can see. And finally, just love this, just wow. And I mean, this fabric, a number of the fabrics here I'm paranoid about cutting into just because I love them so much. So wow, how lucky am I, genuinely. Just beautiful. Can't wait to show you the progress of those. Really, I'm so excited about that. That's a good couple of months worth of work there, I think. She says that, and then she suddenly pops onto the telly with something else completely in a few months' time, I imagine. But never mind. for those who've been around watching my channel for a while, thank you. But you'll see that actually I do genuinely rather, use the fabric I buy, which is very, very exciting. Oh, can't wait to get started. And because it's a rainy day, what better reason to crack open a pattern and start sticking and cutting and things, even though I'm looking at my cut and ready to sew. But I've got the shorts, the under shorts to go there. I've got a pearl cardigan and a top as well, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's great to have you with me. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can see lots more content just like this. And it's just always me, just being me. And I've just had some lovely comments. And I do genuinely see you guys as my sewing friends, wherever you are in the world. If you've never reached out to someone before, then please do choose me and send me a message. Let me know where you are, let me know what you can see out your window. What are you sewing up at the moment? What would you sew if these were yours? That would be really exciting. But I look forward to hearing from you. I think my next video is going to be the Sew Frugal video. So there'll be a video coming to you, sorry, my husband's clattering downstairs. There'll be a video coming to you on Saturday the 19th of March as opposed to a Wednesday. So I've been regularly posting on Wednesdays this year so far. But my Sew Frugal date is the 19th of March, so I look forward to sharing with you my plans for that, and that'll keep me busy too, won't it? That's not in any of these, because all of these are patterns that I've had to pay for. So just in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, the Sew Frugal challenge is run by Ruan for the Yorkshire Sew Girl and lovely Sam from Frugalissima, and the idea of that is you choose my husband's definitely doing the washing up now. I'm really sorry, Sam and Roman. But basically, you basically choose a pattern that is free to everybody. You choose a fabric that's already in your stash, and you can make anything. Last year it was just dresses, but this year is whatever you like from a free sewing pattern. Some of you know my fabric stash quite well. My video will go through what it is I've thought about in terms of pattern inspiration and what it is I'm going to be talking about in terms of my fabric stash. And then the reveal date for that is the 31st of March. So looking forward to sharing that with you. So until next time, please do stay safe and well. It's great to see everybody. Bye bye.